Hello students, today our topic of discussion is Indian monsoons. This is a very important topic considering UPSC and APSC prelims both. যোৱাবাৰৰ যদি আপোনালোকে questions দেখে, even in prelims, mains and also in geography optionals, which we will see later, প্ৰত্যেকবাৰে এটা হলেও question আহে. Even in other government job exams if you see, then always Indian monsoons বিষয়ে এটা question থাকিবই. Today we will cover three concepts. প্ৰথম হৈছে monsoons definition itself. Second was reasons for monsoons, and third is a type of monsoons which is known as advancing monsoons. Advancing monsoons বিষয়ে মই এটা কথা কম ইয়াত যে ইন্ডিয়াত যদি মনসুন আহে আৰু মনসুন জানা যায় যে বৰষুণ আনে, but unfortunately even if India sees monsoon, there are some places which see floods and there are also some places which see drought-like conditions. So এই বিষয়ে আমি আজি চাম, if time permits, why this exactly occurs. So moving to the first concept, monsoon definition itself. Monsoon definition hoise they are seasonal winds. Now please remember this word. Seasonal winds mane ritu kalin, either in summers or in winters. Duita season or mote monsoons either they come or they leave. Let me tell you again, monsoons are seasonal winds. They are winds, and the other point is that it reverses the direction. A point to buji bole, I will show you a map. Yeah. So if you see the arrows here, arrows খিনি ফালে আপোনালোকে attention দিব. যেতিয়া আমি চাও Arabian Sea আমাৰ west of ফালে and Bay of Bengal on the east. If you see, this is the direction of the wind. This particular wind, like I said, it's a seasonal wind. So this is the direction of the wind. কোনটো সিজনৰ কথা কৈছো আমি? During the summers months, mostly during May and June, the first point. So this type of monsoon in which the direction of wind is from the southwest. This is the south, the west region. Yar pra jeta upor lege jay, India territory phale jeta humay, this is called the southwest monsoon, and this is the advancing monsoon. Other than this, we also have this one, where see in the previous slide ami saisilu the direction of wind was southwest falor pra ami joa dekhisu. Etia from the northeastern side wind khini ghuri aise. This type of monsoon is called the northeast monsoon, and this again, since it is seasonal, so this is called this is in the winters. And as a result, we see two types of monsoons, which is known as advancing, junto ami previous slide dekhisilu. This one, advancing monsoons, because it will advance on ahe, it is coming towards India, and this is the retreating monsoon, which means it is going back. India pra atori goise, in very simple terms. Now both these monsoons are different because they are in different seasons. The southwest monsoon is the advancing monsoon, which is in the summers. The northeast monsoons, they are in the winters, and they are retreating because they are going back to their original place. Now, why is it called reversal? Because if you see the direction, they are opposite to each other. So this is the first basic definition. Juntu direct exam word by word ahe, which kind of wind or which kind of climate is associated with reversal of winds? Answer is monsoon. Which kind of climate is associated with a seasonal reversal? The answer will be monsoons, the Indian monsoons. All right. So in this case, the second concept is, in this case, advancing monsoons or borokhun jodi ami dekhu pray bhage northeastern region Cherrapunji, Mosindram, Okhomot bhaldore borokhun hoy. Bordo sikla junto amar bota mare in February usually, that is usually at the onset of monsoon, sobe hetu jane. And during in this particular region also, yate amar bahut khini borokhun ahe. In case of northeast monsoon, now students confuse it with northeast region. But let me tell you one thing, northeast monsoon does not mean the northeast of India. It is the northeastern region, northeastern part of the globe from where the winds are flowing. That is the first point. Jetia exam question ahe je northeast monsoon or babe borokhun kot hoy. Remember one thing, it is never the northeastern part of the India. It is always Tamil Nadu region. So in very recent times, kunuba kekhonman moi APSC conduct kora some gazetted post or junkhini exam asile, tare direct question asile. The northeast monsoon kunkhini region mostly borokhun ane. So it is not the northeastern part, let me tell you, it is the northeastern the Tamil Nadu region. Now the first concept can be stopped here. The definition of the monsoons, please remember, it is the seasonal reversal of winds. Two types of monsoons are there, advancing and retreating. Since it is seasonal, mane duta ritu kalino kotha koisu, eta grishma kalin aru eta hoise heat kalin, one in summers and one in winters. The summer monsoons are mostly called as advancing monsoons, and the winter monsoons are mostly known as the retreating monsoons. Let us move on to the next concept. So when we are saying the monsoons are occurring, it is a climate phenomenon. So there must be a reason to it. At a particular reason থাকিবই. The reason, the basic concept is the land and the sea. যদি আপোনালোকে previous maps দেখিছে, there is a very important direction here. This is the sea, মানে পানী. This is the land, which is the মাটি region. আৰু সেই কাৰণে, if you see the direction of wind is from sea to land. Or same in the next slide, if you see in retreating monsoon, again from land to sea. So a bostu amar hoise concept between the land and sea gradient, differential gradient boli koy. Because of this, monsoons are at a bahut important cycle start hoy. I'll give you the concept right now and I'll explain it to you later how this concept is related to it. So let me tell you one thing. This is the land and this is the sea. Jetia sun is directly above the equator, or let's say directly above the region of Earth, in a region of India. Jetia in around this part, around Tropic of Cancer or the equator, the sun is there, it will heat up the entire region, correct? During that time, the sun's rays are falling directly on the land region. Now let me tell you one thing, land or water major, whether land gets heated up quickly. In case of water, the heating is slower. Similarly, the other way around, the land gets colder quickly and this water lahe lahe thanda hoy. Let me tell you again, in case of heating, land hoday hunkale heat up hobo and water hoday lahe lahe heat up hoy. So jetia bahut gorom hobo, jetia bahut tap ahibo, tetia the land gets heated up quickly. As a result, there is a low pressure. We always know that jetia region to gorom hobo, tetia hoday hawa to rise hoy ba air to rise hobo, but that particular region gets warmer. In that case, we always have a low pressure existence. Similarly, jot thanda poribo, always remember that tat eta high pressure conduct hoy, create hoy. Now, first concept is clear. The land gets warmer, low pressure create hobo, the water gets colder, the high pressure is created. First point. Second point is, wind jetia form hobo ba flow hobo, hodai from high pressure to low pressure move kore. So in this case, because high pressure is over the water, so this particular breeze or this particular wind is, that is why called the sea breeze, because it will flow from the high pressure to the low pressure. So this is called differential heating. Again, I'm repeating, the land gets heated up, the water gets heated up slower. Here there's a high pressure, here there's a low pressure. Hetu babe high pressure or low pressure leke sea breeze create hoy, which will flow towards the land. Now what will the the breeze do? পানীৰ ওপৰতে যেতিয়া আহিব তেতিয়া হি ময়েশ্চাৰ খিনি উঠাই লব পানীৰ যিমান ময়েশ্চাৰ থাকে হে ব্ৰিজটোৱে লাহে লাহে নিজৰ লগত লৈ আহিব কোন ফালে লৈ আহিব ল্যান্ডৰ ফালে লৈ আহিব now what will happen as a result of that because of that when the sea breeze picks up all the moisture যেটা ল্যান্ডৰ লৈকে আহিব হে পাৰ্টিকুলাৰ ব্ৰিজটো because it's a low pressure region it will rise up and when it will rise up উপৰ যেটা যাব at a particular point যেটা stratosphere বা troposphere level লৈকে পাব তার টেম্পারেচার কমি যায় because of that there will be condensation হোৱা লগে লগে বৰষুণ হয় which is called precipitation so this is also the process of the monsoon cycle ইয়াতে monsoon cycle এটা বহুত important component সোমাই আছে the land gets heated up there will be a flow of the sea breeze and as a result land region to বৰষুণ হয় this is what happens in the summers যদি আমি winters চাও winters ইয়াৰ opposite to হয় the land gets cooled up তেতিয়া land region to olop thanda hoy thake what about the water like I said water becomes colder less colder or water like it heats up slowly in the same way it also cools down slowly so as a result the water right now is warmer than the land so as a result it heat low pressure and high pressure ki hobo reversal hoy jabo the land is now high pressure and the water is now a low pressure from this point of view etia hawa to kun phale jabo the wind will blow from the land to the water so agote junta ami pohisile to from water to the land asile so it was called a sea breeze now it will be known as a land breeze now on the way again like it was picking up moisture etia moisture uthaisile panir pora etia bhi moisture uthabo but now there is a reversal there is a change where will the precipitation take place it will not take place on the land now it will take place in the sea region so this was the main concept which is the high pressure, low pressure concept, which takes place during the course of monsoons. If you have understood this one, then we can only proceed towards the reasons for Indian monsoons. So now that ami salu je low pressure, high pressure babe keneke wind formation to hoy, that is the basic concept required for the understanding of monsoons climate. Monsoons India কেনেকৈ কণ্টিনিউ হয় আৰু কেনেকৈ আহে সেইটোৰ বাবে জানিবলৈ we need to study the reasons. That was the concept why monsoons are occurring. Why or what is the reason behind the circulation of wind. তাৰ বাহিৰে আমাৰ যোনখিনি এক্সট্ৰা যোনখিনি পইণ্টছ আছে which are very important from the exam point of view, those are low pressure যোনটো আমি অলৰেডি পঢ়িলো, shift of ITCZ, role of Himalayas, Tibetan Plateau. There will be a high pressure on Madagascar, সেইটো এটা reason হয়, Somalia jet, southern oscillations and Indian Ocean dipole. So these are the most important topics, the most important reasons. যোনটো আমি next class or next session will start in the next very session. So till that time, please revise and go through these concepts, two concepts basically, the definition and the low pressure high pressure concept that builds up the winds for monsoons. So we'll continue in the next session. Till then, thank you so much. We'll see you.